The world has been in love with Harry Styles for many years now, and his evolution from the One Direction days to becoming a successful solo artist is wildly impressive, but we want to talk about his other evolution, his fashion evolution. Today, Harry is regarded as one of the most fashion-forward male celebs, but he hasn't always been known to rock a pair of glitter booties and head-to-toe Gucci. But before we get into his fashion journey, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any updates. Okay, so we first met Harry on the UK X Factor with messy hair and a singer-songwriter look.
Harry Styles, I'm 16, I'm from Holmes Chapel in Cheshire. It's quite boring, there's nothing much happens there. It's quite picturesque.
Once One Direction was formed on the show and they skyrocketed to international fame, they leaned into the boy band aesthetic. You know, matching but not too matchy-matchy. They loved a good skinny jean moment and graced us with many memorable music video looks.
Shot me out of the sky. You're my kryptonite. Let's go crazy, crazy, crazy till we see the sun.
It was in early 2013 that we started to see Harry really come into his own on the fashion front. The band did their Take Me Home World Tour, released Best Song Ever, and their album Midnight Memories. At this stage of the game, Harry had a growing collection of scrapbook-style tattoos and had elevated his look across the board. This is when his love for all things boots really started to develop, and he discovered a love for printed Burberry shirts. Fans also, of course, noticed a slight hair change during this era as well, a little less flop and a little more structure. Harry's fashion journey was actually celebrated at the British Fashion Awards. He took home the fan-voted honor of the British Style Award.
Goes to Harry Styles.
Harry Styles!
Thank you to everyone who voted. This is very, very kind, so thank you for having me here. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
In 2014, One Direction hit the road for the Where We Are tour, and at this point, Harry had developed a very stylish uniform for himself on and off stage. He was constantly rocking YSL. The aesthetic was tuxedo jackets, printed shirts, Wyatt boots, and silk headscarves both on and off stage. 2015 was the year of long hair. Harry's curls went full rock star vibes, flowing down to his shoulders with his signature messy waves. He also dabbled with bolder looks on red carpets, like this floral suit at the AMAs. Flashing forward to 2017, the world lost it when Harry chopped off his signature curls for the film Dunkirk.
How did you feel when they told you you were gonna have to cut your hair?
Well, when I auditioned for a movie that was set in World War II, I imagined I'd probably have to have a little trim. So I was prepared. Yeah, I didn't think about it too much really. It was kind of went without saying. And I was so excited to be involved in the movie, I didn't really think too much on it.
This was the year Harry launched his solo career, and also the year he fully committed to his love of Gucci. His aesthetic shifted from this point forward to the high fashion, adventurous looks we've come to expect from him. Flare pants, ruffles, glitter, suspenders, and heeled shoes became staple in Harry's wardrobe, and the world took notice of how Harry blurred gender boundaries in fashion. When asked about his sexuality by The Guardian and if it impacts his fashion choices, Harry said, quote, "Am I sprinkling in nuggets of sexual ambiguity to try and be more interesting? No. In terms of how I want to dress and what the album sleeve's gonna be, I tend to make decisions in terms of collaborators I want to work with. I want things to look a certain way, not because it makes me look gay or it makes me look straight or it makes me look bisexual, but because I think it looks cool. And more than that, I don't know, I just think sexuality is something that's fun. Honestly, I can't say I've given it any more thought than that." His tour looks were essentially works of art, and don't worry, Harry treats them as such. He stores his prize looks in an archive in London with 24-hour surveillance. Harry's designer revealed the archive to British Insider saying, quote, After his first solo tour that I produced 14 to 15 looks for, he wore about 6 or 7. I was wondering where the others were, and he was like, "Don't worry, they're all under surveillance." I was like, "Oh, that's chic." Harry further cemented his fashion icon status when Gucci announced that Harry would be the face of their tailoring campaign. In 2019, Harry co-hosted the Met Gala, which is a huge honor. The theme was camp, and Harry, to no one's surprise, repped Gucci on the carpet. Harry's longtime stylist, we're talking since the 1D days, Harry Lambert, explained the look, saying, quote, "After such a colorful tour wardrobe, it's nice to do something a little unexpected." This look is about taking traditionally feminine elements like the frills, heeled boots, sheer fabric, and the pearl earring, but then rephrasing them as masculine pieces set against the high-waisted tailored trousers and his tattoos. The look, I feel, is elegant, it's camp, but still Harry. Harry released his second solo album, Fine Line, and this era so far is all about bold colors, silhouettes, and texture. Fans freaked out over his epic white pants on the album cover. And the looks he's rocking in his latest music videos are so good. Recently, Harry wore a sheep sweater vest that literally launched a movement on the internet. Fans went crazy for it on Twitter. One wrote, "Harry Styles is the only man that can look so powerful and majestic wearing a blue vest with little sheeps. I said what I said." Another shared, "Harry Styles in that vest with the sheep on it is all I've ever needed." And this user took notes saying, "Last night Harry Styles wore a sweater vest, so tonight I wore a sweater vest." Harry's gearing up for another world tour, and obviously fans are dying to see what the Fine Line wardrobe shapes up to be. Harry's stylist revealed the evolution will continue, saying, quote, "It's time to try something new and hopefully shock and inspire in a different way. I know the fans love his outfits, so hopefully they will love what's to come." We have a feeling Harry could literally wear a paper bag and make it fashion, so we can't wait to see what inspires him next. All right, you guys, that's all I have to share with you. What's your favorite Harry fashion era? Have you been a die-hard fan from day one? Let us know down in the comments, and before you go, be sure to subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, and then click right over here to watch another new video. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. You can follow me on socials at Fiona Zaring, and I'll see you guys next time.